Hi, I'm Mike Kent. I'm one of the full-time professors in Computer Information Technology at San Jacinto College on the Central Campus. I will be teaching your ITSE 1329 Programming, Logic, and Design class this semester. I just want to assure you there's no prerequisites for this class. You don't have to worry about that. What you do need to do is come in with an attitude that you're going to do your work and ask me questions and get help when you need help. This orientation, which will come right after this little intro, will walk you through my Blackboard site so you can understand how it's set up and what you need to do. As always, if you have questions, if you have problems, contact me, call me, text me, email me. My contact information is on my syllabus and it is on Blackboard. I'm looking forward to this semester. Take care.
Well, hello and welcome to ITSE 1329 Programming, Logic, and Design. I'm Mike Kent. I'm one of the full-time professors that teaches Computer Information Technology on the Central Campus. And I just want to give you a tour through my Blackboard site so you can see how I've got this set up and the things you're going to need to do to get started. So when you come in, you want to, if you're not on announcements, you want to go to announcements and look for any new announcements. Like we're going to be doing collaborate sessions together. This is a live session where you can all listen to me and ask me questions. And if you're having problems with your homework assignments, I can help you. So I'll have these posted weekly as things go on. But in the first week, your job is to read through the documents in the Start Here button, look around the course content button, get your MindTap account created because we're using the publisher's website, MindTap. This is not optional. This is where all your chapter quizzes are and all your assignments are. You will do everything there except for your major exams, and those will be on Blackboard. So once you've gone through all this stuff, then you're going to take the course orientation quiz, which is at the top of the course content button. Now, just remember, you're not taking this class from a website, you're taking it from a human being. I'm here to help you. You need to do your part, which is to do your work, to watch my lectures, to look at the PowerPoints, to do your MindTap exercises, and to read your book. Do your work, and I'm going to do my work to be there when you have problems. If I jump over to the Start Here button, which is strangely enough where you should start from my course, kind of funny like that, you'll see a little welcome note. You're going to see a first day handout. This is my syllabus, and I'll let you look through that. You're going to see the important dates handout, and this has when everything is due. So you see your first week, we're just getting started. You need to read everything. You're going to create your MindTap account, and you're going to do your orientation quiz. Week 2, we're going to do Chapter 1. Chapter 1 includes a reading quiz on MindTap and 3 coding exercises on MindTap: compiling and executing a C++ program, understanding Java utilities, and executing code in Python. The rest of the class, we're going to be doing C++ programs. Okay, but this is when everything is due. This is the week we're going to be taking test 1, week number 6. Then we're going to go into unit 2, which is chapters 4 and 5. Then we're going to have a major test, week 11. Then we're going to do chapters 6 and 7. And then week 16, final exams, you're going to take your final test on chapters 6 and 7. The first couple chapters are pretty small, so we're going to do chapter 1 in 1 week. We're going to do chapter 2 in 1 week, and then from then on out, each chapter will be 2 weeks. So print this out, save this to your desktop. Make sure you have this document handy so you can keep up with everything in the class. Now, how would you want to do that? Keep everything organized. If I right click here and say save link as, I will save it to my desktop. And if I minimize Blackboard, you can see it here, but that's probably not the best place to keep it. So what I would urge you to do is create a folder. So I'll just create a folder and call it ITSE 1329, and I'm going to keep all my files in that folder. So then you will have all the documents that you download that have to do with this class right here in a folder. Now, if I go back to Blackboard and you go to Start here, you want to look at these documents. You want to get set up with MindTap. I have a document right here that shows you how to do it step by step to create your MindTap Access account. If you don't have your access code ready because you have not bought the book, you can get a 14-day guest access to get started until you get the book. I have a document right here under Start here that shows you how to create and do your code exercises in MindTap step by step. If you're having trouble in MindTap, you can check the system requirements and you can run the MindTap system check. You can run these two links right here. And then down here, I have the direct telephone number, 1-800 number, to Cengage technical support for MindTap. So those are your steps. Now, if I go over to course content, here is the orientation quiz you're going to take. I've got it set up so you can take it an unlimited number of times. So as you take it, find your answers, answer it correctly. If you get something wrong, take it again. This is your first grade of the semester. Make it a 100. Now, when I do live sessions with Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, it's going to be this link right here. Here's the instructions, and I'm going to post a calendar of when I'm going to be doing these events. And I'll record them so you can go look at them later if you cannot be there. But you want to be in on these live Collaborate sessions, because if you're having trouble with the MindTap exercise, this is where I will help you most effectively. So Blackboard Collaborate's what we're going to use to do we all get together online as if it's face-to-face, and I'll offer different times for this to happen. Now, when you want to go to MindTap, it's this link right here, which is our course number, and you see it says right here, click on the link above to access MindTap. Now, when you get in to do the work for the class, it's broken into units. So down here, you're going to go to Unit 1, and here are the publisher PowerPoints. I'm going to have a link to a video lecture for each chapter of the book. I have not put the Chapter 1 lecture out there yet, but it's going to be right here. Then you've got the Chapter 1 PowerPoint. You've got there'll be a video for the lecture for Chapter 2, the Chapter 2 PowerPoint, and so on and so on. We will probably, since this is not a face-to-face class, we're probably not going to be doing these together exercises. And then down here at the bottom, you'll see the review sheet, and then on the week the test is available, you will see the test. If I go back out of Unit 1 and go to MindTap by clicking on this, I already have a MindTap account. It's going to bring me straight into this in a different window. Waiting for it to load up here. And in MindTap, you can see the chapters we're going to be doing in the class, chapters 1 through 7, and you have to open these up. Now, to get started with MindTap, I recommend you open these up and you can watch these videos, okay? Getting started with MindTap video series, okay? This is how to use the ebook. This is MindTap in general. Doing the coding exercises with MindTap, getting started with your coding IDE labs. If I open this up, you'll see it has a getting started document. It has videos on how to go through and do the coding exercises, okay? Now, if I go to Chapter 1 and open it up, this material here's where you read the book if you have the electronic version of the book, and there are videos to watch that the book talks about, and then there is your Chapter 1 reading quiz right here, okay? If I open up Unit 1 code, this is the coding exercises I have to do for Unit 1. There's 3 of them right here. Compiling and executing a C++ program, understanding Java utilities, executing code in Python. And you just click on these and you go through these. So just for an example, let's look at one of the first coding exercises in C++. I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to say Start Assignment Now. And we wait a little while it launches the sandbox environment for MindTap coding exercises. Almost there. Now on this side, I've got a set of instructions telling me what to do. It wants me to run the program. Then it wants me to modify the program, and then I'm going to modify it again. So here is my basic C++ program. If I come down here to the corner and hit the triangle button, that will run my code, and you can see it outputted to the console. I'm learning how to program. Now they want me to modify that to say I'm learning how to program in C++. So I can come here very easily and say in C++. Now if I do something silly like forget that period, it's going to count it wrong. It wants me to make the message exactly I'm learning how to program in C++. So let me put that period back. And then what do they want me to do? They want me to modify the program to say that's awesome as well. So if I come down to the next line and I say cout, quote, that's awesome. Now I'll leave the exclamation point off, and I'm also leaving off another part of the syntax I need right here, which is a semicolon at the end of the statement. So if I try to run the program right now, I'm going to get a syntax error. You see right here it said expected semicolon before return. So I've got to put the semicolon right there to fix it. Now I can run it. And it says, I'm learning how to program in C++. That's awesome. So I think I have gone through here and followed the instructions. So up here in the upper left, I'm going to hit the Tasks button. And I'm going to say Run Checks. Uh-oh. It says I've got an error. It says program has correct output. No, it doesn't. It's incomplete. If I open it up, it says results. I'm learning how to program in C++. That part is correct. That's awesome is incorrect because if you look at my code, I forgot the exclamation point. So now I can go back and run my program again and then run my checks again. And this time it's 100% correct, and I can submit it and it will send the grade to Blackboard. And I'm going to confirm that. So then I can come over here and hit this X button, and now I'm back in Blackboard. I am back in MindTap. So what you're going to do in MindTap is your chapter reading quizzes and your coding exercises. What you're going to do in Blackboard is get your content. You're going to go to the unit chapter. You're going to watch the lectures. This is also where you're going to take your major exams. So that's just a quick overview of how Blackboard is set up for the class. I'm looking forward to our first Collaborate session together, and this was a quick orientation to the course. And as always, if you have any questions, you can call me. You can text me. You can email me. See, here's my faculty profile. It's got my cell phone number on it. It's got my email address on it. My work phone, not so much. I'm not there right now. I'm doing all this from home. So, it's going to be a good semester. I'm looking forward to it, and do not hesitate to contact me. Take care.